Hey everyone, I'm Marty Grasse, and I want to show you guys exactly what I taught during my presentation called Logo Craft that I gave at Traffic and Conversion Summit in 2024. So this is just basically a walkthrough of how to use the prompts and also use the Canva templates in order to create, whatever style guide you want using just a logo. So it's very simple. I'm going to go ahead and use the digital marketer logo as our example. So I'll upload that logo into the process, and we'll see what it says about digital marketer, and then we'll go ahead and create the style guides, or at least the information. I'm just going to show you how to do one of the templates, and then you can use the same process to create the other templates. So let me go ahead and share my screen, and we will get started. All right, so this is the download page that I shared for my presentation. You can see everything in here. We actually have all the prompts, prompt examples, links to GPT. We have the related course, which I'll talk about at the end. So all you need to do to start is click on prompts and go to the logo craft prompt. All right, I'm in. And then from here, all you need is prompt one and a logo. So I'm going to come down here. I'm going to copy the whole prompt, starting with analyze the attached logo, copy that, go over to GPT-4. It does have to be GPT-4. This is the paid version. I recommend it. You're going to end up using it in the future anyways. The second two prompts only need 3.5 though, so keep that in mind. Okay, so I'm going to paste in here, click the little paper clip at the bottom. I'm going to grab the digital marker logo, let that upload, and run the prompt. Now from here, it's going to give you, all the different elements. And from the, many times I've run this, it's actually fairly accurate. So if it's saying something that your brand isn't supposed to represent, you might want to rethink your colors and, everything else about your logo. But assuming it does, you'll find that it's pretty accurate. So in this case, we have the logo features a green and red color scheme. Green often symbolizes growth, freshness, and environmental friendliness. Red can signify energy, passion, and action. This combination may represent a brand that's dynamic and growth-oriented, perhaps with an energetic approach to its market, which is all pretty accurate with what we try to do at Digital Marketer. Keep on going. You have minimalism and complexity. The design strikes a balance between minimalism and complexity. While the overall shape is straightforward, the interlocking gears and lightning bolt add a level of detail that suggests a combination of simplicity and intricate processes, which it does. So I'm going to go ahead and let that finish. But let's say that you need to do the template and you don't have stock files, which you will need some images. I'm going to show you how to do that here in one moment. So the next step you need in the process is to go back to the Logo Craft download page, click on Canva templates, click on Logo Craft Style Guide Canva templates, and you'll see here I'm going to use template for new design. And there we go. All right, so you need to replace this information at the top, bottom, and of course this information here. This information here is actually going to be in the prompt results. You literally have everything you need for filling that out right here. Just make sure it says the correct things. Change it if you need to. It's supposed to be a launching off point, not the final solution. So to fix these here, you do need a logo and some background imagery. Say you don't have the imagery or you don't even know what to use for imagery, you could use GPT to figure that out as well. So after this, I'm going to say, based on the logo analysis, create a list of potential stock imagery that could represent the brand. And then I'll just basically spit out a bunch of options that you use for background imagery, which is super helpful. And, it's somewhat accurate because GPT is giving it to you. And it's a conglomeration of who knows how many inputs from the last 20 years. So you have digital marketing innovation, images of modern digital workspaces with computers displaying marketing analytics, growth and energy, vibrant growing plants intertwined with digital elements representing organic growth through digital means. People in active brainstorming sessions. You could actually use all of this within Midjourney too, and I'll give you some pretty cool imagery. Just make sure you're consistent with that, which you could do with my mood-based Midjourney generator. I'll link that in there too, but I won't talk about that here. I mean, digital marketing innovation, modern digital workspaces, that's the easiest choice, so we'll go ahead and go with that. So I'm going to go into Canva, click on Elements, and we'll go ahead and see what it does. I'm going to look at photos. And there's some pretty cool stuff. I mean, this definitely represents digital marketing, right? Somebody working on a laptop. This one's a little bit more subtle background here. I'm gonna try that one out. So I'm just gonna grab the image, drag it over, and I'll replace the background image here. Double click it, and you could actually drag it down. And now you have that's pretty cool, you know? And the next, what you need is the logo. So I'm going to, you can actually leave the existing logo there and just go over to uploads and then upload your logo. So I'm going to upload files, grab digital marketer, and now I can literally just grab it and grab my logo. Now you will have to, you know, recrop it unless it's a square version of the logo. So I'm gonna most of the time a square logo. Oh, also if this happens where it starts replacing the background image, just hold down Control and it stops that from happening. There you go. I do recommend in this case like an icon logo, otherwise you're gonna have to go very faint to really make that other logo pop. All right, we need a few more images. I have these three, and again, they're supposed to represent, they're supposed to be complementary to the top branding. So if I go over here, I could say teamwork and systems, groups of professionals engaged in collaborative work. So I'm just gonna grab the word collaborative work, and we'll see what. Oh, there you go. Oh, it looks pretty good. Grab that one. You know, shaking hands, working on a computer. That's pretty cool. Put that down there. Now we need a taller one. So I'm just going to say marketing professional. And oh, she looks presenting. That looks pretty good. There we go. All right. And so now you know, this pretty accurately represents, and then all you have to do here is copy and paste the answer. Okay, so let's assume you did that. You're ready to create your first style guide. So first thing first, grab our prompt, written verbal style guide. Now, this is a 2-prompt system, and you can use 3.5 for this. So what I want you to do is grab your first input or your first output. So I'm going to go in here, and I'm going to grab all of this. Copy that. And I'm actually going to put this into the document that I started with. That way I have the results. I like to do this and then paste without formatting. Now I have the result. So from here, all you have to do is grab the first part of this prompt, copy, and then start a new chat. That's very important. Start the new chat, come back here. Okay, so so we paste that in here. Now it is important that you start a new prompt. I'm gonna go back, grab my results from the previous prompt, copy, and I'm gonna paste it right underneath. Don't worry about formatting when it comes to prompts. It doesn't really see information like that, so it's not a big deal. Now, it is going to give you a description of the brand based on this. You don't actually need that, but it's kind of useful if you've never seen a summary of what your brand means before. So it's actually creating that to show that it understands what you input. I'm going to go ahead and stop it there, though, because it doesn't really matter. Next, I need to go back to the prompt and grab prompt 2. Now, with prompt 2, you'll see these brackets. It's very important that you replace those brackets, because if you don't, it's just going to generate just a bunch of randomness about what a style guide is. So make sure, because the last prompt we input digital marketer, and now it will give you the rest of the information. Visual style guide for digital marketer, primary palette, vibrant, energetic colors reflecting digital innovation and growth. Secondary palette, subtle natural tones or neutral tones balance the primary colors and emphasize professionalism. So you have imagery. Again, this is kind of what we generated with that last prompt for the stock images, typography, logo and iconography, layout and composition. And again, you know, if this is wrong, correct it. Now we have our information for our visual style guide. So we can come back to the download, go to Canva templates, click on written verbal style guide, and now use template for new design. And voila. Now, the cool part is I left these top and bottom parts the same, so you can copy and paste it. Just make sure you switch this to be, you know, the same as it should be. And then there's also 2 of them, so don't forget that there's some more information. Sometimes it gives you more information, this keynotes. Sometimes it doesn't, so just be aware that you might have to add that yourself or just delete that little section, because it didn't, like this, in this instance, it didn't give me the result like it did the original time I made it. And that's pretty much it. So you're going to do the same thing for your written style guides or visual, whichever one you're working on. and then copy and paste it in. So very, very simple, as easy as use as I can make it. Now, with all that said, I didn't teach you how to actually do logos or analyze brands and style guides. So I created a course called AI Branded Bootcamp. And basically, this boot camp is, a 8-week course where I'm going to walk you through all the different elements, and you're going to end up with 4 different types of style guides and understanding of why the style guides are the way they are. And so you will actually use a bunch of frameworks. You have customer avatar, character diamond, core creative, brand blueprint, marketing asset collection. These are all elements that you'll actually need. And then I'll be showing you how to create AI imagery, create written production, and everything else for a brand. So this will make you super accurate. You'll have all the processes in place in order to manage branding, and should be a ton of fun. It starts February 1st. Okay, so there you have it. That is how to use the prompts that I presented at TNC 2024. I hope you enjoyed. Again, it's a cheat. It's a hack. It's not supposed to be something that's like the only thing that you do and is going to, generate the only thing you're going to need. Definitely go in there, tweak it the way you need to tweak it. Make sure it's accurate with the branding, make sure it's accurate for your clients and your target market, and then go ahead and go forward. And if you need more information, if you want to understand all these different branding elements, definitely check out my AI Branding Bootcamp that is in February 2024.